So why Florida?
Well, there's a lot of reasons, some personal and some business. My grandfather, who's very, very close to me, lives in Sarasota, and so it's nice to see him while I'm down here. I have a couple of buddies that went to University of Tampa, and so I knew that area.
Hmm.
But in a business sense, when you're starting a company, if you were to choose a major city like Miami or Chicago or New York City, there is value in choosing a city like that. There's also sharks out there that are going to eat you alive if you don't know, every single thing there is to know about your business, the industry, the market. And so I was like, well, what's a city that values entrepreneurship, innovation, and maybe could help me in my journey of growth, as a young entrepreneur? And Tampa is one of those cities that really values technology, really values innovation, and has some unbelievable entrepreneurs here, specifically over at Embark in downtown Tampa. I mean, they host some of the most brilliant, ideas and companies there. And so some of the relationships that I've been able to form there has done exactly what I had hoped in terms of, helping my company grow and helping us get out into the community and just make Tampa a better city.
You said Embark?
Yeah, Embark's a collaborative, learning center, but also it hosts about 150 different, companies that are all based around proprietary technology. And it's to help grow just innovation and technology in Tampa as young companies, but get them all together.
It's like sorry to interject, producer Mike here. It's like a think tank, a giant think tank.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
workspace.
The workspace, they all collaborate. Some of the most popular up and coming places, just to help you out, are based out of places like Embark, and there's a number of other ones. And they all work together, and you wind up actually developing additional companies out of the partnerships you find there.
Exactly. And so being a part of something like that, and I'm not in Embark, but being associated with different members and business owners there and growing those relationships, also the knowledge of what it was, I was like, man, like this city values tech, innovation, entrepreneurship. What I'm doing is tech, innovation, entrepreneurship.
Yeah, Tampa, I think it was before COVID hit. Tampa was supposed to be, and it might still be, it was supposed to be the next Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
I think
Is it on its way?
Microsoft came out here. The only reason I know that is my husband's in IT. I don't really normally keep track of Microsoft, to be honest.
I don't either.
But yeah, I know since I've been here, Tampa has grown a lot. Like it just keeps expanding.
I feel like it's a pretty young city too. There's a lot of, and I don't mean young as in like, in your 20s, but younger in the sense of like, sub maybe 40. I feel like there's a lot of people that move here either to start new careers or start a business or, move their families while their families are young, at least in what I've seen, maybe through going to the church or just being involved, in the community. I've seen a lot of younger families, which it was nice to see for me, especially, knowing sometime in my life I'd like to do the same. So it's exciting to see that, a city like this is comfortable for families.
I like Tampa because like you can do everything.
True.
So I have kids, so we can go to a hockey game. Well, we could go to a baseball game. We haven't since the hurricane hit and all of that. You can go to a football game. You can go to the opera. You can go to the ballet. And it's all within an hour.
It is very cool.
And then
what's with that? It feels like everywhere in Tampa is like 20 or 30 minutes, no matter where I go. Should I get used to that?
Yes. When I lived in Clearwater, it was like everything was an hour. Before I opened my business and I was working for other people, I would like try to map out how far away the job was. And the commute was always going to be 30, 45 minutes. Yeah. I mean, it's turning into a pretty big city.